And because it started recording, but normally you don't actually see the people on the call because I'm going to share the presentation anyways. Also, after the call, we are going to upload the presentation, so you have the chance to re-watch it and get the information again. But now I'm going to share the screen so you can, and I will introduce you to who we are and what we are doing. Can you see my screen? Yes.
Yes, we can.
Very good. All right, for the ones who don't know me, my name is Andrea and I'm part of the Freedom Group, and I will guide you through this evening today. And first I will tell you a little bit about us, Freedom, and about North Cyprus. And then we have a special guest as every week, every Monday on the call. And today is going to be really exciting because I think this is one of the best developments we are having at the moment. But let's start. So we are Freedom Group, and we are a marketing and consultancy company. We are based in Delaware, USA, in Spain, in Norway, in North Cyprus, and recently also in Dubai. We are actually the connector between the buyers from all over the world and the developers here on the island in North Cyprus. Our aim is that we want to help people to create their perfect lifestyle in the sun, regarding properties, of course. And we really want to welcome you to North Cyprus. Many people don't know that North Cyprus exists and that it is such a hidden gem on this planet. I moved here recently in August this year with my daughter, and we love this place. So I want to give you as many facts and information as possible. As you see here, this is the whole island. And you see in the middle, there is a border. The island is divided in two parts, the south part, which is the Greek part, and the north, which is the Turkish part where we are. The whole island is European land, which is very interesting. Only the south is recognized by Europe. The north is recognized by Turkey. Nevertheless, the Turkish part, TRNC, Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, is an independent state. We have our own president. We get fundings from Turkey and we get fundings from Europe. In general, the border is open and very easy to cross. But like now, due to COVID and everywhere in the world, borders open and close, so it's a little bit tricky. But normally, without COVID, it's very, very easy to cross the border. What is interesting here is what you see, the blue dots. This is where we have developers we are cooperating with. We even go to this side, so we have to add some more dots on that side actually. The area up here, the north coast, is called Esentepe and Bahçeli. It's a beautiful area, the north coast, because here along you have a mountain line. So every property here has a mountain view and a sea view. Special in this area is as well that no one is allowed to build anything closer to the sea than 100 meters and not higher than 2 stories in order to protect the nature of the island. On this side of the island, where we have Famagusta and Iskele, there you can build also huge projects. They have many sandy, beautiful beaches there, and huge projects can be built here. We have a big city here, which is called Girne. Around 80,000 people are living here. We have Nicosia, and that's an interesting city because it's divided. You can see in the middle of the city, you can see the border actually, which is normally easy to cross, but it's really interesting. And there's an old town, and then the bigger the town gets, the more modern it gets. We also have an airport. Oh, sorry. We also have an airport here, Ercan, and it's pretty easy to fly here. All the flights to Ercan go via Istanbul. And once you arrive here, it's around 30-40 minutes drive up to this area and 40-50 minutes drive to this coast. So it's pretty simple. Once the borders are open, we also have Larnaca Airport or Paphos. From Larnaca up to here is about an hour 20 and easy to cross in general. But let me give you some more facts about the island. North Cyprus, Cyprus is the third largest island in the Mediterranean, and the population in the north is around 350,000 people. And once there is high season, we have a peak of 1.2 million people and more coming there. The island is multi everything. And that's really, really interesting. There's so many culture on the island, so many chapels, historical things on the island to explore. There's a lot of religions on the island. This comes because the island was occupied by so many different colonies over the last thousands of years, especially by the British colony. That's why on the island we are driving on the left side. We are having the plugs like on in England, and our property currency is British pound. Normally the currency here is Turkish lira, but everything is here widely accepted, like as I said, British pound, euros, US dollars, everything here is accepted. Everyone here also, almost everyone here speaks English. My Turkish is 0 to nothing, and I'm very fine living here, I can tell you that. We have 320 days of sunshine, which makes it really extraordinary to be here and so attractive for people to be here. That was one of the main reasons as well why I moved here. The other big reason was it's a very, very safe country. I moved here with my daughter and she's 15 years old. And we used to live in a city. And I was always concerned. She had to be home before the sun was going down. She was not allowed to go on the bus alone when the sun was down. So it was pretty tricky. Here, she can go out. It's not a problem. She made a couple of friends. They are going to the beach. They're having sleepovers outside at the beach, and I don't have to be concerned. I never lock my car, not even when I go shopping or in the city. I never lock my house because it's just not necessary. People here are so open and so friendly, and that's really unique here. And when I came here, as I used to live in Egypt for 5 years and going back to Germany, since then I was looking for a place which is somehow a mix between the European and modern world and something traditional, oriental. And this is a fantastic place because we have both of it. And
You muted yourself, Andrea.
thank you. Is it working again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the cat down there. I think she touched the cable. Huh. However, I can talk a lot about how much I love being on the island, but I have a short movie and I really want you to see that. So have a look at that. 1 second. Here we go. I have to say, I really always love watching this movie because it gives such a great impression about how the island really is. You see the modern things, you see the roots of the island, the food and the beaches and the chapels and all these things. And I want to give you some more facts because we're talking about property. So I want to give you some more points why it is really a good thing and lucrative to invest in North Cyprus. So we have on the island over 300 hotels. 30 plus hotels of them are 5-star luxury hotels. And in those kind of hotels, you find everything. You have casinos, you have bars, you have beach clubs, spas, restaurants, a la carte restaurants, really, really good ones. Everything you can imagine. We have, they have day passes, for example. And these are 3 pictures of hotels here in the area. And I just saw that Hazel, a friend of mine, joined the call. And she was here a few months ago. And then we went to Kratos, to this hotel on the down left. It's a stunning location. And you don't see on that picture that the sea actually goes inside. So they built the hotel above the sea with the restaurants. It looks stunning. And what we did, we booked with friends and our kids. So we've been 7 people, 6, 7 people. We booked a cabana there. We had our private cabana by the sea with our private jacuzzi, our private waiter. We all had drinks and food and everything. The kids were on the jet skis. And now comes the interesting fact. We paid £80, which is around $100 for all of us. So this is, where do you get that? It's really different. Things here are so affordable. You get an extremely high quality, but it costs a fraction of what you're used from other countries of 5-star and 5-star plus hotels. So that was really an amazing experience. And most of those 5-star hotels, they have these kind of cabanas, and it's really nice. They have nightclubs there, and it's just an experience going there. We do this every now and then, just go in a hotel, spend the day there, and go to the spas or go to one of those really beautiful restaurants. And that's something really attractive on the island. The next factor is health. The health tourism here on the island is growing more and more. The standards here are very high regarding medical things, and we have several private and specialized hospitals here on the island. What we do is freedom. We have cooperations with some of them, so you can get even a better price there. So what they offer, for example, is full health checkups. You can go there, spend half a day or a day, and they check you from bottom to top, your blood, your hormones, your vitamins, everything. They make x-rays and ultrasounds. So you have a full report about your medical status, which you can either take home or you can continue with your treatments here if necessary. And IVF is something very, very popular here. They are very good in IVF treatments. People come here as well to do dental things, getting new teeth or getting some other things done with their teeth, cosmetic surgeries, eye surgeries, all these kind of things are very popular, and it's growing more and more. And I know that Esther will maybe say a little bit more about this by the end of the call. Where he's smiling already, I can see you. You will. So I leave the rest for you. But the thing is, you get really a lot of value. And even that, comparing what you pay in the US or what you pay in Europe for health treatments compared to here is again a fraction of what we are used to. And this is becoming more and more known in the world. The third large factor here on the island is education. We have now at the moment 100,000 students on the island, and they expect by 2025 to double the number at least. There are 17 existing universities already, and 8 more are planning. And people from all over the world send their children here because it is such a safe place, and they don't have to be worried about their children regarding crime. So it's a very, how can I say that, very convenient. I always hear this advertisement on the radio that when you go to one of those universities here, after that you can go straight to the US, which is a very nice option for many people. Someone asked me about prices, so I checked this, and what I found is it depends on what you're going to study. It's between 2,000 and 7,000 euros for a semester or for a year. So this really varies on what you study. Schools here start from preschool up to college and then of course university. We have many private schools. My daughter goes to a proper British college. I know Esther's daughter also goes to a British college, to another one, and they are two really, really good colleges for children as well. But this is a huge factor because all those young people, they need places to stay and places to live at. And I think it's the third largest economical part on the island, those kind of people who come here for studying. But what we do as Freedom, we are going to take care of you because when you come on the island for the first time, as most of the people have not been here, we want you to experience the lifestyle. You saw it a little bit on the video, and I can tell you hours about how much I love being here and my daughter loves being here, but you have to experience this by yourself. It is really different. And I love to tell, and I cannot not tell her, when I brought my daughter here for the first time 2-3 years ago, I didn't say anything because I wanted her to have her own opinion about the island. And we arrived in, in Larnaca. When we came across the mountains, over the mountains, we went down and we've been driving along the shore. And she said, "Mama, the energy on this island." And it was just the first feeling she had. It is a different feeling here. It's really nice. But what we do as well, we check that we have the most exclusive properties for you and the best projects here on the island. We introduce you to the best developers here. And as Freedom is the biggest marketer on the island, we also have the power to negotiate the most exclusive prices and payment plans. We have independent lawyers which can give you advice, and we introduce you to them. And the nice thing is we are almost 1,000 people now. So once you come here and meet the people, it's a big network which you can use for yourself and your own business as well. So we grew into a family. So everyone who comes here, it's going to be a family member of us. When we talk about investment, we check, of course, that you have the best opportunities. We check, for example, where are the locations? How are the views? If you remember in the video, it was very good to see that we have the mountain and the sea view, and we check what kind of facilities are around there. Are there restaurants and spas or shopping opportunities, all these kind of things. How are the designs? Are they nice? Are they up to date? How is the building quality? Very important. And of course, how is the short-term rental return for you? So we want you to get a lot of value for your money. And when we talk about prices and payment plans, that's really interesting. The properties we are having, they start from square meter price, £650. And then up, there is, of course, no limit. It depends on what you like. And interesting is as well that we have projects off plan, under construction, and key ready. The biggest potential in capital growth is in off-plan buying. That means if a developer decides to come with a project, they have the building permissions for it and everything is legally correct. And then they put it on the market, but they did not start constructing it yet. That's off plan. This is when the price is the cheapest. As soon as they start constructing, the price goes up. Once they build the skeleton of the building, the price goes up again. Once they build the windows and the tiles, the price goes up, and then step by step, it continues like this. But even when the project is ready to move in, even then you still have a value increase on your property every year, around 5 to 7%. This is what the experience shows us over the last 10, 15 years. And that's really something extraordinary because you don't get this anywhere else, not that I know of. And also the payment plans are pretty interesting. They are very flexible. In general, when you want to purchase a property here, you pay £2,000 reservation fee, which is at the moment refundable. And after that, you make a down payment of 30 or 35% of the whole sales price. Once this is done, you negotiate and talk with the developer what's most convenient for you. Do you want to pay monthly, quarterly? The most common thing is to pay in construction stages. Construction stages. Does that exist? I think you know what I mean. And the nice thing is it's interest free up to 3 years. So 2 to 3 years, depending on the building and constructing period. We have loan options via banks and lawyers, and they can go up to 10 years. And the interest rates on that is really low. And I think this is something really outstanding. When we talk about capital growth and return on investment, that's an important thing. When you buy a property in Germany, this is what I can compare it with. Young people, nowadays, young couples, they have 1, 2 children, they want to build their own house. And they do that with a mortgage. And they have to pay the loan over their lifetime. That means once they are not here anymore, the children have to pay the loan for the house which was built 70 years ago. So there is no return on investment, actually. Here we have return on investment starting from 6 years. And that's really, really interesting and something to consider very much. So the capital growth opportunities are outstanding. And most of the people, when they hear it for the first time, they say, this is too good to be true. I don't believe it. Where is the problem? There must be something, but there is not. That's the nice thing. There is not, it's just as good as I'm telling you now. And also when you buy off plan, there is a value increase in the property until it's finished, and there is no tax to pay on that gain, which is also a pretty cool thing to have. And when we talk about short-term rentals, because when people purchase here, they don't live here all year round. People are different and they purchase for different reasons. But if you want to rent it out, then of course you want to earn money from that. And on average, we can say you can rent out your property 150 to 200 days per year. We also say that the main season is May till October, but after October, I mean, now we have almost mid of November, it's still fantastic weather. And we have an international golf course here, which is ranked place 46 or 49 in the world. So we have the golfers coming once the heat is not as much as in August, for example, anymore. And when you have a property to rent out, the developers are really advanced in that. They have a full site maintenance available for you. They have a property management, and they even offer rental services. That means they can put your property on booking.com, for example, and rent it out for you. They will pick up your guests from the airport. They will do a check-in, a check-out. They will collect the deposit. They will take care of the cleaning. So everything you can imagine is taken care of. And that's very, very convenient. You can also imagine on average a 3-bedroom apartment in Essentepe, which is the north coast of the island, can bring you, when you rent it out 150 days, can bring you up to 14,000 British pounds and more. I want you to know that we always go with the pessimistic numbers. We like to under-promise and over-deliver. We don't want anyone to wake up with a bad surprise, but in general, we always go, we know that it's better than that, but we always give you the lower numbers that you can calculate on a very safe side, and then you're happy when it's more, because this is the experience we are having. When you want to buy in North Cyprus, it's important that you have legal advice on your side. So we have independent lawyers who will hold your hands throughout the process. And especially when people are not here, there is a way of purchasing online, also very safe. The lawyers go on Zoom calls with you, they explain you everything. And what they need is a written consent from you so they can act on your behalf. This is called the power of attorney. Only with that one, they can, for example, sign a contract for you. They will make sure that everything what is written in the contract, that you're happy with that, and everything is legally correct. They will also take care of the registration of your contract. But I don't want to say too much about that because I'm not a lawyer. So if someone is interested in purchasing, we will put you in contact with a lawyer, and they will explain to you in detail how this process is going to happen, that you are safe and everything is legally correct here. Interesting to know is that after paying 30% or 30%, 35% of the down payment of the full sales price, your contract gets registered. That is here more important than the title deed. I think that's one really important fact to know. In general, people are very concerned always about the title deeds. Here it's the registration of the contract, which gives you the full right and no one can take your property anymore. The developers actually run a big risk with that because after 30%, it's in your name and you didn't even fully pay the full amount yet. So, but this is something the countries came up with because they know there are a lot of foreign investors and they want to give as much security as possible. And I think this is a really nice thing to do. And we, of course, as Freedom have a policy. There are many developers on the island. We are not working with all of them. At the moment, we are cooperating with 7 developers. All of them have to be trustworthy, successful, and really high in quality. When we say successful, we mean that they have experience in building universities, schools, governmental buildings. So they have a background of 10, 20, 25 years of what they are doing. They've been studying all over, so they really know what they are doing. I know that some of our colleagues here that from Scandinavia, some of them are working in construction, and even they are impressed about the building quality, the materials they are using, and the high standards the developers are delivering. What we do as well is that we check their financial standings. For us, it's really important that a developer is able to build a project and finish it without having one single unit sold. This is a lot of security for the client as well. We also want that they have good business ethics. They have to be honest and open and cooperative. Everything legally has to be correct. And of course, they have to be very reliable, that their customer service and their building standards are ever increasing because the world doesn't stop. And all of the developers we are cooperating with, we are very happy that they all fulfill our criterias, and we can promote that to you and show this to you. And that's what we are doing, actually. We are doing Freedom Tours if there is no COVID. Now we are doing Monday Zoom calls, which is also very nice, and we like it. It's a different kind of meeting, but when there is no COVID, we bring people here on the island. You can come with your family, with your friends, with your business partners, and we host you for 5 nights. We give you 5 nights of free accommodation here on the island with one of the developers in their finished projects. And then we give you a property tour. We show you around the different properties available on the island. You will get a lawyer presentation, and you can ask this lawyer all the questions you are having. You will get a lot of information about North Cyprus. You will experience how it is to be here. And we show you, of course, the best investment opportunities. There's always one day where you can discover for free, if you like. And most important, as you see on the picture, that was one of the tours. It's always a lot of fun. So depending on what kind of group it is and what you like. So we take people to the golf course, for example. We take them to barbecues at the beach, for sunset cruises, somewhere in the mountains. There's so many things to explore that actually people could spend 2 months here. I'm here since 3 months and I didn't see, I think, half of what I can explore here. But we want to give you a really nice experience and that you get a good impression of the island, that you see the harbor, that you see the diversity of the island as well. And the only thing you have to pay by yourself is the flight, your food, and what you need by yourself. Everything else is taken care of by us. And now I talked a lot, I think, and I'm very happy that today we have Esser Sonat from Evergreen on the call. He is going to show you one of the, I really can say, one of the best projects on the island at the moment. He also has some special announcements to make today. And I'm really happy, Esser, that you took the time today to be here. So welcome and good evening. Nice to have you.
Thank you very much, Andrea. It's a pleasure. I think this is our, I will say, as Tony said earlier, this is something we're doing every week for last 7, 8 months. Thank you very much for the opportunity again. And I'd like to say thank you for the whole Freedom team, because we have done actually a very good job since March. And before I will start about the project, I'd like to thank also my team, because tonight I see also Yuval is here. Yuval is one of the directors in Evergreen. I have Jihan here. Jihan is the CEO of the company. I have Erdem, and I have my sales team members as well. So if you have any questions, we are full team here available. Let me start with if you give me permission to
Yes,
share my
I
screen.
think I did. Can you please check? Because I stopped share and I gave you already permission to share. So if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the chat. And once Esser, he will give you a big overview now. And once he's finished, you also have the possibility to ask him everything what you would like to know.
Very good. So let's start first with our pedigree, who we are and what we're doing, and at least you know about our company first, and then for a specific project that we will launch and we will also been selling for last 8 months, we will get back there as well. Our company, someone is trying to enter, so I give also permission to admit now. Okay. Yes. My name is Esser Sonat. I'm the Business Development Director of Evergreen Group. I'm also a project partner in Deja Blue project, which I will present tonight. The reason I opened different project for you tonight is to show you the pedigree of our company, which is what we have done before. So this is going to show you what we will be building also in the future. So Evergreen has been active in the market in North Cyprus about 20 years. And in 20 years, we complete over 25 projects. Currently, we're working on 7 projects, and we delivered successfully over 1,500 units to our customers from 23 different world countries. At any stage, if I am stuck anywhere or you cannot hear me clearly, please urge me so I can repeat that. This is Aphrodite, and we have been doing this around, I will say, since 2006, 2007. Currently, we have somewhere around maybe 470 with the new buildings. It will be nearly 500 units available here. And it's running as a resort. It's full on booking.com, and Jihan is running this site successfully with Bayram. We have new projects at the back where, as you see, we are building them now. 2 of them completed. We're building the 3rd one. And next year, we're opening the biggest anti-aging and wellness center in this location, only 60 meters from the beach. This is on the west coast of the island. If we go on the east coast, this is what you see on the east coast. So the Aphrodite is behind this mountain. Kyrenia is located here. And as you were saying earlier, Andrea, the east coast,
It's
which
not
is on the
moving.
north side.
Esther, the page is not moving.
Okay, let's wait a little bit.
Yes,
This is
needs
loading.
to load.
Is it okay now or still not loading?
We see the picture, but the coastline of Deja Blue.
Now it's moving?
Nope.
No. Interesting. Let me renew that.
It will come, it always did. So
Let me share it again then.
yeah.
Okay, so you can see my screen now again, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Lovely. So it's moving now, as I can
Yes,
see.
perfect. There we go.
Okay. As we said earlier, this coastline, we have been building here since the beginning. So we have many projects from Alagadi and all the way down. This is Deja Blue, by the way. We will come back and I will explain you this in detail. Here, back here, again, behind here, this project, all around this coastline until Tatlusu, where's the Horseshoe Bay. We have been building here for last 20 years. So in this area, we have plenty of stock land and plenty of completed projects. So as Evergreen Group, we are not only developers. Under the group, we have over 20 companies, and we are active not only the sales side, we are actually giving so much importance on the after sales. After sales is the key of our success here, because after sales, we see that our job starts not when we sell the property. Our jobs actually start when we give the keys to our clients, because there and then they see the real backup, they really see the real support. And we have our own maintenance company. We have a full site management. We have property managers looking after the sites. And at the same time, we have a holiday company for the last 10 years. It's successfully run. And we are generating our own rentals for our guests who purchased and who invested in Evergreen projects. And on top of it, we have fantastic investment opportunities. And on the business development side, we are always coming up with creative ideas where we attract very lucrative and at the same time the best return projects where people can make a very good appreciation on their investment. We have formed various joint ventures in the island so far, and it's all successfully completed. And with the ongoing process, we are having investors who are reinvesting. The first time, second time, they keep investing with our company. That's why when we're creating Deja Blue as well, at the beginning, we were very curious how it's going to go down, and we were making lots of search what to offer. And in Deja Blue, before I explain you the properties, I want to show you the area clearly. As you see, this is a fantastic, like a Riviera coastline, and it's all around the mountain and seaside is very close. And Kyrenia is about 25 minutes drive, where Andrea was earlier mentioning about the hotels, the town center, the universities, various clubs, restaurants, the entertainment. And just 20 minutes, 25 minutes away from that, there where we located our properties. Until 2008, the market mainly was British buyers in the island. And we were also selling heavily to British markets. But then with the collapse of Lehman Brothers in the end of 2007, beginning of 2008, there was a big recession started in the markets that we have been selling. So at the time, we changed our scope to Scandinavia. We started with Norway, then Sweden, then now we have from Netherlands to Iceland, Denmark, Finland. We have a good variety of European clientele. And we see always that what sort of properties they are looking. And the coastline, which is seafront, is the most valuable piece of locations where people are investing, because we're living on an island and the seafront is very limited. And those people who can buy and afford to buy, they always prefer to invest at the seafront. And those who cannot afford to buy, when they want to come to have a holiday in this island, they like to spend their holiday on the seafront. So all of our investments are seafront locations. And that's why in this project as well, we created a fantastic concept, which I will explain you in a minute. And down here, we said city center. Further down, we have the village called Esentepe, which is a city, which is about, from the project, I will say 5 minutes drive, about 7,000 people living in the village, very peaceful, very relaxed, very slow living kind of area. You can find so many natural things, from asparagus to mushrooms to oregano to different plants. It's a very natural place. And next to the village, again, 5 minutes drive, we have this golf course called Corenium, which is number 46 in the PGA list. And it's a very trendy, very well designed 18-hole golf club. And our project is located in between all these beauties. So the project, when we're coming up and designing this project, we have been thinking all of our know-how for the last 20 years, what we have sold most. And at the same time, we have also think that we should do something very unique, because all the competition, we analyze our competition always very, very carefully. And as Evergreen, we are the most diversified company in the market, in the North Cyprus market, where we have properties starting from 38,000 pounds up to 700,000 pounds. So we have a property for every budget. So when I'm talking about the concept here, we see that all of our competition more or less doing same thing, which means they do one side, and within that side, there's a communal pool, few facilities, indoor facilities, a gym, a sauna, and mainly that's it. But when it comes to making it more unique, because most of those projects, yes, you will have an end user, you will have a rental opportunities, but limited only with the summer. In Deja Blue, what we have done, first, we create a concept which is surrounded with a wellness and some anti-aging facilities here, where this is the future of, we will say, the island. Because we know that the demand and supply will be cool at some stage, maybe 10 years later, maybe 15 years later, but it will be equal. But during this time, those people who invested in the right projects with the right price and they make lots of their capital appreciation, then what? Then they need a concept, they need a living project to maximize their earnings and at the same time to make a very good investment. So in Deja Blue, we come up with this wellness center idea, and at the same time, anti-aging facilities, where maximizing the number of days of usage. So apart from, I will say, December and January, maybe December will be even a very attractive month to host people. And as you realize, and you can search on this as well, wellness tourism and wellness real estate sector is about 137 billion sector in Europe. So we are actually 3 hours flight, 4 hours flight from Europe. And if you compare the entry prices, especially in our area in Mediterranean, there is no other alternative location where you can have a freehold of a wellness operation. There are many fractions, there are many timeshares, there are many wellness centers where people fly from Switzerland to go to south of France, or they fly to go to Italy, but 2 weeks cost them about 40,000 euros to have the full treatment or to have a anti-aging or a wellness trip. Whereas in North Cyprus, we're offering them to have a property starting from 38,000 pounds, which is nearly 40,000 euros, so they can have a freehold of that property. It's a very exciting concept. And within this concept, we actually combined and blended with healthy living. So yes, we're looking for health conscious people. And we have, it's not like a certain age group is targeted. We have clients 21 years old, we have clients 25 years old, we have clients 50 years old, we have clients 70 years old. So it's a very good combination and very good concept. In Deja Blue, I will explain you first the beach side. As you realize, the blue line here, this is the piece of land that's going down where the beach area is. And it's very convenient. If you later on want the link and you want to explore it yourself, if you click on the beach, I will show you a short video how conveniently you can reach to the beach. If it's slow, let me know again. So on top of the hill here, you will have the restaurant and the villas. So it's only 100 meters to walk down. This is where we're planning the Cabana Club. And here we will have this sandy area. On the rocks down here, we're doing a decking and a little bridge to overcome down this end. And as you see, the front of the land is a green area, which I will explain you in very short time after showing you the video. And from both ends, you have access to this beach and that beach. And by the way, there are so many organized beaches as well, which is you can access them, you can use them, and all the beach is open to everyone. Around here, we were talking about a very unique future. This is like double size Olympic pool. It's sitting inside the sea. This is a someone asking, I think, question. This is about 180 meters long. In the shallow end, it's about 15 centimeters. In the middle, it's about 5.5 meters depth. It's a fantastic place to go snorkeling. And also we will have a paddy diving club here. There are some caves around this place, which is a fantastic for fishing, fantastic for diving. It's a unique place. And after this, we have another unique area, which I've been telling you earlier, is not only, let me click on chat. I think someone asking a question.
Esa, we don't have to answer the questions now. We take them later. We take them later one by one. I think that's easier because
my
otherwise.
team is supporting anyway. They send the link.
There you go.
In front of the project here, we have a green area. Again, this is also green area, but we use it to access to the beach. This is also owned by us. This is going to be the stage 2. So if we look at the full area, starting from here, this bit, that bit, where the project area, building area, and next to it is also fruit and herb gardens. And back here again, we got a aquaponic farm. And altogether, I'm talking about 105,000 square meters, the total project area, but we're only building 11,500 of it. The building provisions here, as Andrea mentioned earlier, is 2 floors maximum. You cannot build higher than 2 floors, and you can build maximum 25% of the land, whereas we're building 11,500 of it, which is a great future, because at the end of the day, you will have so much open and green areas. In front of us here, next 1 million years, there will be nothing will be here. It's the green area. This area and back area, we will come and explain you in detail. Let me start with the front of the land. In many projects, you will see that the front piece of the land, which is closest to the sea, we could put 2 more villas here and sell them for another 700,000-800,000 pounds each. But we actually prefer to get it as a communal area, where even you are purchasing something back here, you are 100, 200 meters back, you can still enjoy the 1 million pound view from here. This is the clubhouse. That in this clubhouse, it is opening. Yes. The clubhouse is situated 3 meters below the front 2 5-bedroom villas, which we have one of the owners here, Johan. Johan, this is going to be in front of you, but 3 meters below.
I know that.
Thank you. And here, imagine a place with 110 people capacity for seminars, where you will be having your breakfast, lunch, afternoon cocktails, and having it as a la carte restaurant on the evening. And as we're hosting so many groups, seminar groups, expeditions, retreats, this is going to be a very living and very lively kind of attraction place for all of our guests. And what we're going to serve here is going to be very, very exciting in terms of, I will say, let me come up here again. Yes. We talk about healthy living. We talk about wellness. We talk about how to show people what they will find here. But what I like to show you more is this is our lifestyle here. And the lifestyle here is we eat healthy. And what you get from soil here is not industrialized soil. What you get out from soil is an amazing, and it's for sharing. And I will say, my family, we are 4 generations of farmers, and we've been enjoying actually producing our own food. And we wanted to have in this project also a part of it. Imagine a place where you can come and share it with your friends, with your family, spend a valuable time, pick up your own salad. And the most amazing thing is, yes, most of you been to the best seafood restaurant and they pay a premium. Most of you been in the best steak restaurant, enjoy the steak there as well. But this is an amazing experience. This is different. And people always remember the experience. I mean, imagine here, apart from these gardens, where we will be, all these pictures, by the way, is from our own garden. And they are actually well look after gardens. And you will see yourself when we are able to host you here. Again, if I come back, at the back, also we have another feature before we start explaining the properties, and this is aquaponic farm. Aquaponic farm, the reason we want to have an aquaponic farm in this project is to add another added value, because aquaponic systems and hydroponic systems is actually beyond the organic farming, where we haven't invented this. This is found by Mayas, which God knows how many years ago, 100,000, a million years ago. They have been using these techniques without soil on the top of the rocks. And if the natural cycle of fish waste goes up through the water to the plants, and plants filter the water for the fish, it's a natural cycle. No pesticides, no fertilizers, is more nutrient, and whatever left over from the gardens, again, you give them back to fish, and the natural cycle goes around. And imagine in a little garden, not a commercial state, and our restaurant's going to serve the produce down here, and at the same time, you will be able to pick up with your loved ones or people you're renting or people we're hosting as seminar groups. They used to go paintball activities for team building activities. Maybe they will come here for salad picking activities, for team building activities again. So let's talk about the project in more detail now. In this project, I like to show you the elevations first, because many people has been asking us from the beginning, and we like actually explain it every time, because the elevation is very clever here, and it gives sea views to each and every property on the project. So the beginning and the end of the land, we have 16 meters elevation difference. Whereas if the villa is sitting in level 0 and the restaurant in -3 meters below the villas, we have first layer of bungalows sitting 3 meters above the villas, and second layer bungalow sitting 3.5 meters above the first layer. Again, 3.5 meters above them, we have 2-bedroom blocks, and 3.5 meters above them, we have 3-bedroom blocks. And amazingly, 6 meters above, we have a different neighborhood, studios and 1-bedroom apartments. So altogether, it's 16 meters elevation difference, which gives everyone a fantastic sea view from the project. Sunrise on this side and sunset on this side, which is a fantastic area. And before we talk about the properties, also here, if you don't know, I want to explain you this as well. This area here, as you see, some movement already started. This is a proposed grade A marina will be built here. They're closing it, which is going to be 404 yacht capacity, a 5-star hotel here, and it's all the way coming around here. So we are just located 400 meters actually away from that, which is going to add phenomenal value on the properties here. So I like to start with these studios and why we put studios. In this project, we have 4 blocks of studios, and each block is about 32 units. So we have 128 studios, which we already, when we launched it in March, which was, we launched it 4 days before COVID-19 declared as pandemic, and our amazing partners, Freedom was an exclusive partner from the beginning. And the way we actually launched it and came so far, we have sold over 40% of the project. So S2 block here is sold, S3 is sold, S4, we have all the studio penthouses sold, and now we have S1 here. 1-bedroom blocks, we have nearly, some I will say 4 or 5 left. 2 bedrooms, we have sold again, out of 18, we sold 6 of them. 3-bedroom blocks, we sold, I think, a couple of them as well. Bungalows, we sold actually many of them, I would say maybe half of them sold. And the villas, 4 of them sold, and I bought one myself as well, so I'm going to be your neighbor here. And let's start with the studios. So studios, imagine currently we're discussing COVID, and with the actually coming of COVID and hitting our doors and coming into our life, we start thinking we should change and make a positive change in the project because of our business model as well. We have been hosting so many people. In 2019, we host 1,786 people in our operation. And on top of it, we have many seminar groups, we have many inspection trips. So when these people, instead of they know, like, even if they know each other and they want to come together, when it comes to accommodation, it's a little bit tricky. So people love to have their own space. So if you come with a group and staying and sharing a 3-bedroom apartment is different. Or if you have your own apartment and not sharing with anyone, it's different. So you will come up with this studio idea where, imagine a hotel room. Standard hotel room is about 19 to 22 square meters. Our studios are 33 square meters. You enter from the main door from here, a little storage area here, shower, a kitchen, and then you got the kitchen area here, your bed, sofa, and you're overlooking to the swimming pool. And imagine also we have studio penthouses, which also have 18 square meters roof terrace. So on top of 33 square meters closed area, they also have a roof terrace where they enjoy the views, sunset, sunrise, and make most of it. And these units, we're talking £38,000, which is a phenomenal value for a unit like that. If you consider the market competition, the prices out there, this is a fantastic price to start with. Let me show you a small video here, which is, it will give me a little time to have a little water. We call this a happy video.
I think the video is giving up, Esser.
Now, if everyone happy, we put a smile on your face, let's go out and carry on with the 1-bedroom units. So we have studios here, and in between the studio blocks and 1-bedroom blocks, we have a huge communal area. Apart from the front communal area, We have also another massive communal area here. And I like to give you a very interesting fact here, which is the distance between one block of studio to the next one is around one football pitch, which is around 100 meters. So it's very airy, very at the same time spacious, and lots of landscape gardens here. In the middle, we have a huge Olympic-sized pool, where underneath the pool, we will have all these amenities from meditation room to the massage, indoor swimming pool, our anti-aging facilities, wellness facilities, and the operational partners that we have from abroad, from Netherlands, from Switzerland, from Iceland, from Norway, and from Israel. We will have many operational partners. And imagine this place like a little shopping mall of health and wellness and anti-aging facilities. So overlooking for the whole project, we have the 1-bedroom block here, which is again, this 1-bedroom units you cannot find them anywhere else in the market, because I will explain you now. The regular practice in the market, the ceiling height, and this is, by the way, a duplex 1-bedroom apartment, one of the best-selling units in this project. And imagine the ceiling, according to the industry standards, it has to be 280 to maximum 3 meters. Here, we're talking 6 meters and 20 centimeters. It's a massive, it gives you the full light in, and when you open your eyes, even on the bedroom upstairs, you have the full ocean view overlooking to the sea over the project. If you look around, you see that we have the living room as an open plan living. Only the living room and the kitchen, I'm talking 50 square meters, where our competition is building in this industry standard is like 1-bedroom apartments from 45 to 55 square meters. This is only the living room, and the kitchen is 50 square meters. In total, I'm talking 75 square meters net closed area, but this is excluding the terraces, which I will come there as well. So if you go upstairs from the stairs, you have 25 square meters, huge bedroom, and this is your view. You can look down, you can see it's like a gallery floor here. And then even on 1-bedroom units, we have 2 toilets, where it's an essential one upstairs as an ensuite. There's another one downstairs for your guests. And also, if you realize, we have a balcony here, about 8 to 10 square meters balcony, where it gives you the full joy of having your morning coffee or evening wine on your balcony. But it's not the end yet. So I'm talking 75 square meters closed area, another 10 square meters balcony here. But also you have a roof terrace, which is a must. If you're living in North Cyprus, you're living half of your time, maybe 2/3 of your time outdoors. So this is your roof terrace on the 1-bedroom apartment, 25 square meters with a pergola, overlooking from the swimming pool, from the project, full sea views. You have full sunsets, you have sunrise, you have you have 180 degrees view to the sea, another 180 back through your barbecue to the mountain views. So enjoying the best of both as a Riviera, as I said, and barbecue is also another must in this island. We Cypriots, if we don't see the smoke at least once a week, it's a pity. You have to have this barbecue on your open areas. We design here, it's optional. We design here a little herb garden, upright garden on your terrace, where you can change, make different variations. If you don't want tomatoes, you can have strawberries, rosemary, basil, parsley. This is an amazing future to have. Again, let's move forward. So we explained studios, we explained 1-bedroom apartments, and now I'm talking about 2-bedroom apartments. And here the stone walls, as we have been using them for long enough, because we believe that using natural stones makes people to feel a part of the nature. And here we have operational partners also, which consulted us. They are eco-psychologists and ecotherapists, which they will be having their operation extracting essential oils and edible oils from the gardens, from rosemary to mint. And they have been consulting us to use natural stones, wood, and the glass heavily, so people feel like they're part of the nature. In 2-bedroom units, we're starting from 115,000 pounds. You can have a kitchen like this, and the natural doors again. And imagine you waking up to this beauty. They are 85 square meters, and we have here different formations. The middle units are really exceptional. And I think we have Anya and Pehruz here tonight, which both won recently last week. I like to welcome them as well. So 2-bedroom units, the middle units in the whole project, we have only 2 left because they are triple fronted and they're all overlooking to the sea view. Even the guest bedroom is overlooking to the sea. On the side units, where they are double fronted, and they have 1 bedroom with a mountain view. And they're fantastic in terms of space. They're fantastic in terms of starting prices. And I'm talking 115,000 pounds starting price for 2-bedroom units. It's an amazing. We also have penthouses, which are actually in 2 floors, and penthouses are enjoying the roof terrace as well, which in 2-bedroom apartments, we have 60 square meters roof terrace. And as the outside look, if we say, let's look at the 2 beds here. Yes. From outside, this is the setup, which means on the ground floor, we have 3 garden apartments, and then we have 3 penthouses. And the penthouses are enjoying from the roof terrace, and the garden apartments enjoying from the gardens. And as you see again, even the outside facade, we use natural stones, this is our signature finish in many properties that we're delivering for the last 10 years. So these are the 2-bedroom units. I will show you also 3 bedrooms, and then we go back to very special news, and at the same time very special units. These are the 3-bedroom units, and I'm talking here 120 square meters closed area. And in each block, rather than 6, we have 4 units in each block. And we only have 12 units in this project of 3-bedroom apartments. And it's very spacious, 120 square meters. This is the living room. And they are starting from 150,000 pounds. And the penthouses are 179,000 pounds, which is a great value again for such an apartment. And now we have the bungalows. So the bungalows is a very special product according to our experience, because we see a huge success. We did actually one test project, which was sold in 6 weeks, which is here. It's called Water Lily Gardens. So we did this project, and every unit in this project is sold in 6 weeks. And I'm talking bungalows with a communal swimming pool. It's called Water Lily. Whereas here, we upgrade them because we see that the best selling of each project we have done so far, we combine it with the whole project. The bungalows, we make them 2 layers, so they are not blocking their views, each other views. And let me show you first, how do they look like from outside, and then we get inside. For those of you who like to explore it with a VR glass, you can click on the top right of the menu bar and put your VR glasses and click on the glass, and you can explore the project with the VR as well. So imagine these bungalows. I'm talking more privacy here because we have nearly 400 square meters plot, where we have 135 square meters bungalow sitting in a single floor. As you see here, it's all stone cladding and it's single floor. There's no second floor. On the second floor, you have a massive 100 square meters rooftop with a fitted kitchen, and at the same time, your shower, if you wish to put there a jacuzzi, you're more than welcome. But you also have a space for a swimming pool because you have 400 square meters plot, which gives you a plenty of area as garden. And if you realize the access to the roof is from outside. So if you invite friends or you got guests coming, you don't have to worry about tidying up inside. They can go upstairs, then you can have your fun, and then everyone can leave. Excuse me. Underneath the stairs, after the building completed, we can close and make a storage room so people can put their bikes or garden equipment. These are the completed ones where when we're able to host you, we will show you the completed samples as well in Water Lily Garden. Again, the living rooms here are open plan, which is a massive plus because it's nearly 50 square meters living room. This is the rooftop where you have all TV, internet, and electric points with a pergola. Of course, you will need a shade. This is a must because some months of the year here, it's yes, sunshine is very good, but you need a shade. Definitely, you need a shade as well. Let's continue with the floor plan. So we're talking bungalows floor plan here, where we have the sea view here. If you wish to have the swimming pool, around the swimming pool, we have 28 square meters huge terrace, which is accessible from your living room, massive, nearly 50 square meters living room. And then next to it, you got a master bedroom, 15.8, opening to, again, the terrace. Onto it, another bathroom, which is shared with these two guest bedrooms. And around the house, you have another terrace around 31 square meters. So I'm talking about nearly 135 closed area, another 58 terraces. You have another 100 square meters living terrace. I'm talking 300 square meters living area. And this, out of 400 square meters plot, you have 300 square meters living area. And the starting prices for our bungalows are £190,000, which is an amazing price for such a beautiful bungalow. So let's take a look inside of these bungalows. If you click here, you will get yourself inside the bungalows. So as you see, it's an opening to the swimming pool. The master bedroom is here. We got the shared toilet here, 2 bedrooms, very minimalistic and very, very warm finishing. And as you see, we have extra windows for light for the kitchen, natural doors, natural stones, an extra window here for the living room as well. And also on the roof, you have a fantastic sea view, which is you will spend most of the time, as I said, for barbecue, for chilling out. It's a great asset to have as a property. So the last section, which after this we will make our announcement and also at the same time we will answer the questions. We have 4 and 5 bedroom villas. Actually, we don't have any 5 left anymore because we sold all of them. Both of them sold at the front, 2 5-bedroom villas. We have sold 4-bedroom villa here, and I become Johan's neighbor here, just behind him. and at the same time, I like to show you some pictures because these are what you need to see to understand what we're talking about as villas and the whole project. So imagine a 5-bedroom villa. This is the 5-bedroom villa. with the landscape gardens. Here we have the main building, and we have here, which I call it a mother-in-law section. It's separate from the building. 2 bedrooms, around 50 square meters.
That's very important. Mother-in-law section.
It is important, Johan, isn't it? That's the most important part. But unfortunately,
It is.
on your one, they put a bridge, so your mother-in-law can come from the bridge back to your bedroom. So
She have to allow to go over that bridge.
no, you have to put a code there. Key code.
Of course.
Okay, let's continue. So here we have all bedrooms have got their own suite. So it's 5 bedrooms with a living room and a master bedroom on top. And if you continue, you see that the pool area is a little amazing in terms of how it moves inside the house. So imagine a door, and especially this one is around 107 years old. So when you open this door, that's what you see. You actually open the door and you see your swimming pool view, and from the swimming pool you have the full sea view. And here again, this is signature design of Evergreen. We use natural stones in the shower with the pebbles, tinted windows, and the marble worktop with a marble sink. This is out of this place. I mean, this is a fantastic finish, which I like to show you. Yes, sunsets are amazing in this island. Yes, why I'm showing you this beach area now, because we are planning in this project. This is only serving to 10 units, but in Deja Blue, imagine we're building something much better than this. But this is just give you an idea that it's an amazing area to chill out, use the pier, get onto the beach, use water sports. And as you see, we don't touch the nature. We keep the natural settings. So you can pick asparagus here, you can pick rosemary, you can pick aloe vera and natural stones and wooden railings to access to this place. And water sports wise, imagine a place where you can bring a boat, you can bring kayaks, you can bring jet skis. And in Deja Blue, we will also have a paddy diving club where people will take the opportunity to explore the full scale of the ocean here. And in this place, people will have their barbecue, people will have their chill out, water sports. It's very relaxing. These are the 4-bedroom villas where they don't have the mother-in-law section. So you should buy a studio unit for your mother-in-law to keep her in a different place. Yes, they have space for garage, or it can be used as a hobby room. And at the same time, I will show you the interiors as well. You can have your garden landscaped with a low maintenance garden, or you can go full extent. We can design for you a kind of upright garden, one of your walls, or an aquaponic little farm within your garden. And in all finishings, you have an extensive choice with Evergreen and with our interior designers. You can choose most of your finishings, I will say, from kitchen tiles to floor tiles, worktops. You will be able to choose everything yourself, so it's going to be a tailor-made. And imagine this swimming pool sitting at the front of the land. We're giving you these infinity views. Some finishes from our villa projects, and let's see the interior. Fantastic. So if we click the 3D views of them, where I will be finishing my presentation in a minute. So this is a 5-bed unit. Of course, you see the pool moving inside, and again, the natural stones. From there, you can see the entrance door, you can see your kitchen, and on the other one, you can see your 4-bedroom villa. 5-bed units, the villas, we sold them from 525, and 4-bedroom units are starting from 425,000 pounds. And that's it from regarding the project. Let me make some announcements now, which is, I believe, we see a lot of interest in this. And actually, Johan was one of the very first client, and he was our first crypto client who purchased his property via cryptocurrency. And now we officially have got our own license, and we are accepting crypto license, crypto payments, sorry. So you can buy, you can pay your installment, you can pay your deposit with a crypto payment. And it's another feature in our payment plans. And very soon, like end of the month, we're planning to start our project. So far, as we work with the Freedom Group, we will increase the prices when the construction starts. But Freedom will have their exclusive prices. So if you are thinking or considering this is the best time to make your investment with these prices, of course, Freedom is our exclusive partner, so they have negotiated a very good deal with us so far, but also they delivered whatever they actually promised to us as well. So far, we're amazed by around 80 sales in this project, and I'm talking about 200 units, and we sold 80 of it, which is an amazing start. And we're willing to go that direction and start the project, and hopefully everyone will enjoy their properties in the next 2 years. Thank you very much, guys, for your opportunity again to giving us. And if there's any questions, I will
Thank
answer
you so much, Esther, for this fantastic presentation again. You always give so much insight, so people already feel like as if they are there. And yes, we are very happy, and very proud actually that Johan made the crypto payment so that you accept Bitcoin and currency now. This is something really special, and I think really forward thinking. That's also what the project shows with the vision you're having in that. And of course that we as Freedom can have our prices still compared to the others who are not. So this is a big advantage for our clients and for you who are listening now. And I know there are some questions. There were some in the chat, and I'm going to find them and read them. So Chrissy's asking if there are also any suitable path down to the beach with accessibility for wheelchairs.
Yes. Let me share something with you. Let me share something with you. 1 sec. I will take your 10 seconds. Okay.
How much does 1-bedroom apartment cost? I think Erdem did a fantastic job answering all the questions in the chat.
He's very fantastic, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
You're welcome.
Okay, now I'm sharing the official plan here, which is, this was the day Johan, Linda, Dagfinn, we visited with Tony, and we have some government officials on the land. So this is the beach area, okay? So here, this is the disabled access. It's a kind of a disabled access area. Here is a day calf, which is we are going to work here with the local municipality, because we believe that the fund that we're creating for the local authorities here, they will be generating a good income from here, and it's up to them to use it for the local, I will say, schools, the primary schools, or a PC lab, or a football club, or ladies club, where they're producing so many local goods. So this cafe is going to be run, it's going to be a day cafe, going to be run by the local authority. And for the disabled also, we will have a buggy access. So there will be like golf buggies where we will take people up and down with that. Here, this is where the cabanas will be located. And here, because most of the time, I will say 95% of the time, we have westerly winds. So this is blocking. So here we will have a sand, and round here we're putting a deck where people can put sunbathing beds and everything, and a wooden bridge connecting 2 layers of rocks, so people can walk through the rocks and get down into the sea. So this is what we have planned officially to have there.
Fantastic, Esther. Thank you. Vanessa is asking, when do you start and when is it going to be finished, actually?
Yes, we're starting in the end of this month. Okay. As you realize, this is not 20 units, this is not 30 units. It's a big project with so many different aspects. So our plan is to start end of the month, and because of COVID, we're pushing it to have the full, I will say, the labor force when we start. So we are planning to finish everything 24 plus 6 months time, which is a grace period. So our aim is to hit 2 years, but of course, again, we have said that we don't know what's going to happen. Second lockdown, third lockdown, or fourth lockdown.
Don't even
That's
say
why-
it.
No, that's why we want to be on the safe side. So that's why we put 6 months grace on it. So 30 months from November 20, this is the time that we like to finish and deliver our happy owners.
Fantastic. There is another question. How much is the rental income for a 1-bed property?
I will give you this example. Based on our experience here, we have been doing rentals for last 10 years. In Aphrodite and also at the same time in the East Coast, where we have, I would say, maybe we're managing 800 properties in our portfolio. So based on our experience, 1-bedroom units, like they're renting from 350 to 450 pounds per week. But let's say, even if a studio, we're looking for 250 pounds a week rental income from that. And I'm not exaggerating or over promising here. If we aim, our average rental duration is around 25, 27 weeks per property. But let's say on the most pessimistic side, we focus on 20 weeks, where when we talk about a studio, I will say studio, you're buying it less than 40,000 pounds, and it generates you from 20 weeks, 5,000 pounds. It's over 11 and 12%. In 1 bedroom, again, if you are hitting average 350 to 400 pounds, again, on 20 weeks, I'm talking about 80,000 pounds, the 8,000 pounds. And the property starts from 1 bed 65. Again, we're well over, combined with the capital appreciation, I will say we're hitting 12% easily.
Very nice. Thank you, Esther. Then Sandra is asking, Sandra Unstoppable, now I understood. When will the tours be open? Well, this is a very good.
Andrea, somebody's got their mic open, so we can't hear you.
Yes,
Andrea,
can you hear me again?
Yes.
Can you, am I back? Okay. So I said, actually, you can come now for 72 hours, a quick visit, but that's really a tough thing to do. So we are really still waiting for some changes that maybe people can come for 5 days. This is under discussion, but we have no news about that yet. People can also come once they are ready to quarantine, depending on your country of origin. If you're
Whoever
category,
EC, Andrea, whoever ECE is, can you ask them to mute their phone?
I
'Cause they're
did.
just cutting you out.
Thank you, Tony. I saw it and I just muted the person. No problem. Thank you. So it depends on what category your country is. If you're category B, there is 7-day quarantine. If your country is category C, you are 14 days quarantine. If your country is not listed, it's also in general 14 days quarantine. After that, you're for a few weeks here, you can stay here a few weeks and you're free to stay as long as you like. So if you're able to work remotely, or if you can take a long time off, like Maga, for example, I know she's coming all December now, so it doesn't matter how long she's quarantining. She's very happy. I know that we have Vanessa on the call today, which I'm really happy about. Hi, Vanessa. And I know you are willing and ready to quarantine.
We have
So-
Tembi coming.
Yeah, Tembi is coming. She's also willing and ready to quarantine for several days. So this is at the moment up to you. As soon as there is no quarantine anymore, we of course open the, I don't know how many tours we're going to open, many, and we will keep you informed because we cannot wait to have all of you finally or back on the island. Do you have any more information like I do, Esther, regarding that? Not really, I hope.
Regarding that, actually, we're discussing it every day, and
Yeah.
Jihan is heavily working on that to have more creative ideas. Jihan is very good with the government officials here. So our lawyers, our CEOs, everyone is working on very hard because it's, first of all, it's health, and everyone is very sensitive about it. And of course, we are very safe now. I mean, I would say from 1 to 0 to 5, it's changing every day. But the indication is that I think in the winter time, everywhere is closed. Even if we open all the flights, there are very big lockdowns in the Europe. But I will say, starting from January, I think it will be more realistic to say that people are still will get more chances to fly. But as you said, we have also people coming in December. We have many guests coming in December and spending 1 month here, including the quarantine. So it's up to people's choice. You all been traveling all the time. You didn't stop.
Exactly. Then we have more questions. Vanessa also wants to know the management fee. What management fee do you charge to look after and manage the property, and how much do you anticipate monthly levies up to be? But Vanessa, you can also unmute yourself.
Monthly?
Monthly.
What management fee? Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So depending on the property size, okay. I mean, we have sites where the number of properties are less. People are paying around £100 per month, and all of our charges are actually included, all inclusive fees, which means the site insurance, all the irrigation pumps, all the pool pumps, cleaning of the communal areas, electricity of the communal areas, facilities. So it's all-inclusive charge, which means if anything breaks down, we don't go back to the owners. We don't ask them to tip 5-10 euros for fixing the pool pump or any other element. It's everything included. In Deja Blue, we're talking about studios, 1 beds, so different size properties. I cannot say exactly this is going to be, but approximately I can say we're talking about 50 to 60 to 100, 120 pounds per month for different size properties per month. And when we're renting, again, it depending on what we rent and how many weeks we rent, and it depends what kind of rental agreement we take over. If it's a full calendar control, it's a different charge. But more or less, they have to give away the 10% of their rental income to include all these fees for sourcing them clients. So around 10%, I would say, as a fee.
Thank you, Esther. Then again, the
10%
question.
basically management fees, and then levies are about 100. You said about between 60 and 120, depending on the unit.
Yeah, depending on the units. Vanessa.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Question answered. We have again the question, completion date. You said 30 months from construction start.
Yes.
Okay. Prudy is asking, she doesn't see any solar panels. How is the power situation there?
The power situation is perfectly fine, actually. And last 4 years, we have a new legislation passed in this island, where before there was no on-grid systems, which means you should have your you cannot be able to sell back to the grid. So last 4 years, we see that there's a big tendency now, because people are able to build on-grid systems where they can sell back to the grid. And I will say roughly 3.5 kilowatt system today costing our island about £3,500. It's all about the matter of space. So if you are living on a penthouse, if people got like 60 square meters roof, the only area they can put their solar panels are on top of their pergolas. We have done the projects like that as well, where people use solar panels to generate electricity. They have air pump systems, water-based, so they heat the water, heating, cooling, even heating the pool is all solar powered. So there are many options there. Of course, they are not offered as standard. So per inquiry, we can work on it and we can price it accordingly.
Fantastic, thank you. Do we have any more questions? I see a lot of people want to come. I know, so feel free. You can all come. We are here. We are going to be waiting here until you arrive, all of you. But do we have any more questions now? I know that Esther is doing a pretty good presentation, which hardly leaves any questions open.
Oh, thank
Andrea,
you.
can I just ask one more question?
Of course you can, Johnny.
Yeah, from the seafront, ESSA showed that there was going to be a development to the left-hand side of the penthouse or the villas, the penthouse villas.
Where, sir? Down
Yeah.
here?
Yeah, if you that area of green grass there on the left-hand side.
Here, green
No,
area.
no, the left hand.
This area.
No,
This area.
no, in between that
Here.
area there. Yeah.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
Is there going to be a development there?
What sort of development? This is a ravine, sir. Down here, as you see, there's a ravine coming around here. And within
Okay.
100 meters, you cannot build anything. This land is privately owned. Yes, they can
No,
build. They can build something here. Our competitors currently, if you know them or you don't know them, I don't know. Our competitors, they're actually they put a little even sign down here that there will be like a hotel looking like a Burj Khalifa, 71 floors. But we filed a search in Land District Office and also town planning. There's no permission in a such format. You cannot build anything more than 2 floors here. So this land altogether, they were asking £5.5 million for 16 dunhams, which is a quite huge kind of a value for a land like that, because half of it is not usable because of the ravine. So I would say, yes, they can build, but they can only build this bit, and good luck to whoever owns it.
Okay. Did you say there was going to be some more villas like the ones you've got nearest to the seafront, somewhere over to the left-hand side? I just remember. Yeah.
Here, we have villas here, sir. Down
Yeah,
here,
but you're
we
going to
have the
build some
restaurant.
more in
No.
the future. No?
We took over here, which belongs to another developer. Now we have a cooperation and joint venture with them. So we got this bit, so the footprint of Deja Blue is even extended. But around here, we will not build anything else. Here we can build. We own this land, which is stage 2 in Deja Blue. We will build here maybe at the same time when we are continuing construction here, but we will build here definitely.
Okay. So will there be some 4 or 5 bedroom villas in that pink area there then?
Yes, it might be. I mean, we haven't
Okay.
planned what we're going to
It's
build.
just I was hoping to purchase something in Deja Blue, but I think I'm going to be too late. They're all going to be sold by the time I want to buy something.
We can always offer you. We can always offer you something is interesting as well. I mean, if you realize, I will show you something else now. So here I'm talking about Deja Blue.
Oh, we see the sea. And now we're getting there.
But this is the main road. This is the Saint-Tropez public beach. Deja Blue is here, about, I will say, 4 miles away. Here we have another project where we have fantastic seafront villas here as well. Further down, our sales team can contact you via Freedom. Down here, one of the best sandy beaches in the area called Alagadi. Here we're building Alagadi waterfront. We have villas there. In Horseshoe Bay, again, we have 5, 6 bedroom, 7 bedroom villas. If you're interested, we can send you with a very, very attractive payment plan. We can send you offers, sir.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, Tony.
All right, people are asking, how do we get to know, more about it if they want to purchase? So please, if you're on the call and you would like to know or get precise information about it, reach out to the person who brought you on the call, who sent you the link to the call, and they will happily put you in contact, and then we can take it from there and answer all your questions. That's the easiest and fastest way to proceed. And I don't know if we have any more questions. There was nothing more in the chat. A lot of thank yous. I say thank you to you, Esser, and also to Erdem, who did a fantastic job in the background answering all the questions regarding prices and sizes. Thank you, Erdem, as well.
Super.
Thank you, Andre.
Super presentation again, guys. Absolutely 100% professionalism. Brilliant. Thank
Thank
you.
you very much, sir.
you.
Thanks for the
Thank you so
feedback.
much. It was a great presentation. from
Thank you,
both
guys.
of
So you know that everything
Magan, see you
is
soon.
it is recorded as well. So we're going to post this recording on YouTube as usual. Reach out if you have any questions, again, to the person who brought you here. And other than that, I wish you a fantastic evening and hope to see you all very soon next Monday. Wednesday, we are having a call in Norwegian. You know that. Tomorrow evening, there's one in German. And other than that, next Monday, same time, same link, same language. And I hope to see you very soon. Thank you all, guys, for coming tonight.
Stay
Arrivederci.
safe. Bye.
See you. Bye-bye.